My crew, what up? You feel me? Listen, man, y'all always asking me what gear do I use, right? And how I make all this shit come to life by myself. So in this video, I'm gonna give y'all like a little walkthrough of some of the gear that I use. And to be completely honest, I don't really use a lot of gear. So you'll be surprised at how much I'm making happen with the little amount of gear that I do have. So let me set this up on a tripod. Let me show y'all what I use when I create my films, my short films, my content, all my shit, man. All right, first things first, I just want to apologize for the quality of this video. I am shooting on my Canon M50. This was the first camera I've ever purchased when I wanted to make content, and this was in like 2018, or 2017 maybe. It's been a long time rocking for this camera, but as you can see, you know what I mean, upgrades had to come into place. So I'm gonna just record the first half with this camera, and then we're gonna switch off to this camera, feel me? So the camera that I use that can create my content is a Sony a7 III. Now, I'm gonna be honest with y'all, this camera is a beast, bro. Like, obviously I'm about to upgrade again, but I got this. When I got this, it was like around, I don't know, like up close to $3 grand maybe. Right now, I feel like they run for 1800 without a lens. I want to say without the kit lens, right? The kit lens is the lens that comes with your camera, if you didn't know that. But without the lens, I think it's like 1800. So I use this bad boy right here for audio. I just used a Rode mic. This shit has to go. And I'm gonna be honest with y'all, it's fucking my audio up bad, right? But this is what I use right here. This is my setup right here. I got my cage on it to make sure, you know, everything is safe and everything is hooked on, and I can always hook essential items onto the side, like essential features like other mics and shit like that. But we're gonna get into the rest. Let me switch off cameras, all right, y'all. When I say you'd be surprised by how little gear I use, this is the part where you be like, all right, yeah, she really that. Like, I'm really that. You feel what I'm saying? Quick fun fact before we even move forward. The Sony a7 III does not have a flip out monitor. So if you like the camera quality, you know what I'm saying, what I be doing with it, you know, how my shots look and stuff like that, just remember that it does not come with like a monitor that can flip out like the Sony ZV-10, right? You know how you can flip it out, vlog style. Even this one. So even like this camera right here, like how the screen flip out like that, and it, you know, so this camera cannot do that. So I'm gonna give y'all some tips and tricks if y'all want it. I'm gonna just give it to y'all. So for that problem, right, you have to invest more money. How I do it, or how I did it, was I had copped this 4K monitor from what's this from? Field World. It's a 4K monitor. It costs like 100 and something, probably like 100 or something. When I bought it, I don't know how much it is now, but I used to use this. I don't use it anymore. Now I use the first essential item when it comes to me filming and getting the proper shots and being in the right frame of the video, and that is my MacBook. My MacBook doubles as my monitor, right? So with any Sony camera, I think you can download an app. I think it works for any Sony camera, but for my camera, I have the Sony app. Is I think it's called like Image Edge or something like that, and it's the remote selection, so you can see yourself when you're filming. So like right now I'm looking at the camera, but I keep looking this way because the monitor is here, right? The monitor. So this is how it looks on your end, and this is how it looks on my end, right? So I'm just filming right now so I can see, like, I'm looking at, yeah, it's child, but this is how it's set up on my end. Yeah, so the MacBook is definitely essential on my end. Even when you want to go, you don't want to edit in the crib, you can just take your laptop in and slap, right? So the next thing, right? This is all I use, man. This is all I use. So for regular TikToks, I'm using this Manfrotto tripod. It's like, this tripod I filmed every I think all the plot twists I use this tripod for, but now it's just for like regular TikToks, like just bullshit, like the one that went super viral about, like, you don't know who likes, when you know who's gay or who's not gay or whatever the case may be. I filmed that on that. So when I want to just put the phone up on a joint and just do it, I use this tripod. This tripod here is the beast. This is my baby right here. You feel what I'm saying? So I use this tripod to film now. I only use this. I don't use this that much for anything, if I'm being honest. But this right here, I thrifted this because I'm frugal. I thrifted this shit and it was like $10. She was like, I think it was $10 or $11. And I sent that shit, shout out to Down There. I sent this shit to Down There and was like, bro, look what I just thrifted for $10. And this joint thick, balls. It's sturdy, right? And they get the job, and I really love this tripod, y'all. I'm not gonna lie. All right, so the next thing that I use is this light right here. This light was a gift, was a Christmas gift, right? And ever since then, I'm like, damn, this shit do what I needed to do, right? So when I want to be extra and dramatic, I'll probably set this light up, and I'll set this light that I'm using as my main light as like a shadow filler light or like a backlight or something like that, and just, you know, use a 2-light setup. But as of right now, for what I'm filming for Behind Closed Doors, I just use this one light, like literally just one light, one tripod, and my MacBook and my Adobe Premiere, man. So when y'all say like, damn, I need the best gear in the world, or I really need to, you know what I'm saying, like invest all this money into some gear, always remember, like, you don't need to break the bank to have good quality content. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's some really good cameras out there. I've had the DJI and I've had the Sony ZV-E10. I've sold both of those cameras because me personally, I like Sony. I'm gonna just keep it Sony. I love Sony. You cannot tell me shit about Sony cameras. The Sony camera is like, yeah, but the Sony ZV-E10, it wasn't. I would recommend that for people who want to create content, and I would recommend the DJI for people who want to vlog. You know what I'm saying? Because the DJI is small, it's handy, it's like a gimbal, acts as a gimbal as well, so you can be good with that. So yeah, man, if you be like, oh my God, Ty, you so talented, you're doing all this, where's your team? It's just me, my camera, tripod, and my life. For through the lens, this joint right here came into play. I would suggest if you spend a little, not spend a lot of money, but invest in a C-stand. So if you don't know what a C-stand is this big motherfucker right here. You understand me? This shit gonna get the job done. This is how I filmed the overhead shot in Through the Lens, right? So yeah, man, this shit right here, I love this, but it's like for future projects, I'm gonna use this a lot more, but I haven't used it much, but I just used it for all the overhead shots and Through the Lens, which was pretty cool. Yeah, man, if you get a C-stand, just remember you need like sandbags or something to distribute the weight evenly from the camera to the end of the pole of the boom arm, right? Yeah, man, so when y'all ask me, damn, how you doing all this? This is how I'm doing it all, man. Thank y'all for tuning in. My crew, man, I love y'all so much, man. Thank y'all for rocking with me and always, like, you know, just watching my content. In this world when you can be anything, be yourself. You understand me? If you don't like that version of yourself, be better. You feel me? That's my last little piece of advice for y'all, man. I don't want to hold y'all too long, but yeah, that was the video. And thank y'all for tuning in. My crew, let's go. Hold up. Before y'all go, real quick, I forgot to tell y'all about the last shit that's in the back of us, which is the green screen. You see, my mind all over the place, y'all. But yeah, the green screen back there is essential to some of the projects that I be filming. I've only used it for regular TikToks and plot twists, right? Because I can't be everywhere at once, right? You know what I mean? I can't find locations to shoot in because it'll take longer. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm obviously I have ways to around that now, but that green screen is essential. You know what I'm saying? My green screen, it is portable, right? It's not one of those green screens where you can just hang up on a wall. I got this green screen. I forgot how much money it was, but yeah, man, check this shit out right here, man. Look, so when you're using it, right, you just pull it up by this handle, and when you're done, you just push it down. And when it's fully down, it'll go inside of a small case, and then you just shut the case and pick the case up. So I found that was pretty cool, man. So yeah, man, I mean, I guess you just gotta find the gear that's meant for you. I didn't want one of those green screens where you had to fold it out and hang it up and shit, because That's too much. That's too much going on. So yeah, man, the green screen is essential to my content as well. I just haven't used it in a while. That's probably why I forgot about it. But all right, my crew, let's go for real. We out.